What? Hey, wait, wait!
May I help you?
Why not?
Who did you want to see?
I want to see Lepke. Tell him Reles is here, Abe Reles.
Is he expecting you?
That won't come as no shock.
There's a
No
Mr.
kid, this is a
Reles
high-class
out
place.
here.
Well, what'd you expect, a candy store? This is, this is another league here.
You know the garment industry? That's a good front.
Yeah.
Hey, what is it? Men's suits?
Yeah, men's.
Just to be left alone. Is that asking too much, Lep? To get rid of you. To never see you again. To forget you took my business. To put it out of my mind that you ruined me. Is that asking too much, Lep? Because your goon smashed my business, is this something that I have to spend a life hiding from?
Joe, you talk too much.
Listen, Lep. Listen. Never. Never will I open my mouth. I swear. I swear on my children's lives. What's done, so it's done. I want to wipe it out of my mind.
You know what, Joe? You should thank your lucky stars I'm so soft-hearted. Things could change. Isn't that a basic fact, Mindy?
Sure.
Now, suppose you take Joe out to the elevator and tell him exactly how it could change.
Lep, please. Please. I swear. I swear to my children. Not a word. Not a word. I swear, Lep. Please have a heart. Lep, please.
Mr. Ellis?
Yeah.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, that's all right. I was just reading the jokes. Here's Bud working.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You come in.
Hey, hold my place, man.
So you're Reles, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Reles.
Albert Anastasia tells me you're a good man.
Yeah. Well, he ought to know.
He says you made a good hit the other morning when you got Venuti. Now you got the whole Bronzeville territory locked up.
Doing pretty good. I mean, I got a couple of things going for me.
Ah, like what?
Like slots, horse bets, Shylock.
Oh, please. Please. Look. We don't operate anymore like during Prohibition.
What does that mean?
What you have in Bronzeville, I have 100 times over in the garment district. Albert Anastasia has on the docks in Brooklyn, and the Capone boys have in Chicago. We're working now like a combination. We can call on each other for help, like banks, like any sensible business. Now, we don't like to hurt anybody, but sometimes things work out differently. That's where you and your Bronzeville operation come in. Because you guys are so good at it, the syndicate will use you. We give you the contract, and you do the job. Now, there's one thing
Excuse
that...
me for interrupting. I want to ask you a question. I like what you're saying. I like the idea of working for you, the whole thing, but, what's it gonna come to?
You get an annual retainer equal to your Bronzeville operation, plus a fee for each contract.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I'm pleased. Now, no private jobs. You hit when we tell you to hit and who we tell you to hit.
And in between, you just sit.
If I tell you to sit, you sit until you get boils.
I think we could work it out.
Send Mendy in, please. Just to make sure you don't get boils, I'm handing you your first contract. His name is Walter Sage, a noisy comedian. He owns a place up in the Catskills. He also handles the slots for the syndicate. Suddenly, he's a partner. A nickel for him, a nickel for us. Come in. Mendy, this is Abe Reles.
What do you say?
Kid Twist.
Yeah.
I see you boys in Brooklyn have been active.
Oh, we like to keep busy.
I'm giving Reles the Sage contract. From now on, you never come up here. You never call me here. Mendy is your contact. Everything through him. You understand?
Yeah.
Mendy, get started.
Well, I guess we're in business then, right?
What's all this about, Reles?
Nothing. He didn't give you any trouble, did he?
Joey, he's a doll.
That's very good. That's very funny. Funny, boy. I'd be laughing. Listen, Bug, go get a car, will you? Good one. Good tires. You leave it at the drop, and I'll pick you up later. So, where you been, Joe?
Around.
Oh, yeah? because, been kind of scarce. Not because you owe me money.
Are you going to get it?
Oh, yeah, sure. I know that. I know I get it. What'd you borrow, 300? When was that? That was in, Oh, I don't know, Joe. It's been 2 months.
Well, I paid back 180.
Yeah, but that's only the interest. You see, there's 5 more weeks' interest. Plus the principal is $600. Joe, another month, you're gonna be in for over 1,000.
Well, what am I going to do? I lost that job singing with a band. Then I got married. Well, you know the girl, Edie. She used to live on Sullivan Street. Her folks came from Europe.
Edie? Oh, the refugee. Yeah, I remember, yeah. 3 days in the country, and they're walking around like a princess there, with the blonde hair to the neck.
Well, she got sick, and I had a pile of hospital bills, and I had to pay them.
You see, Joe, I don't know what to tell you. I could see you got problems. I don't know. I'll tell you what I'll do with you, Joe. Here, maybe we'll work something out, a deal. We forget the money, all right? We wipe out the whole debt, everything what you owe, that's done, clean, finished, right? But in return, you gotta do me a favor. You used to work in the Borscht Belt, joint named Ribbon Lodge?
Yeah, did a couple of weeks there last summer.
Yeah, that's what they told me. They told me it was very good there. Do you know the owner? A fellow named Walter Sager, comic? Well, you and me, we go up there, we pay him a visit.
Yeah?
That's all.
Well, what do I do to clean up the debt?
That's it. That's the deal.
What do you want with Sage?
Well, we got a little business there.
What kind?
My kind.
Yeah?
Hey, where you going, Joe? Where you going, Joe? Hey, Joey, where you going? Hey, what are you running? Joey, we ain't finished talking.
Well, I'm finished talking. Sage is a friend of mine.
All right, he's a friend of yours, good to his mother, he raises poodles, but that's something else. That's different. Listen, hey, come here. Hey, sit down. Now, look, Joe. Listen. All we're gonna do is work them all. That's all. What's a little schwarm in between friends? I guarantee you my word, the worse he gets, a fat lip.
No dice. I don't want any problem.
Okay, Joe. Let's talk about this here. That's $600 that was due yesterday.
You're gonna get it.
I know I'll get it. Give it to me.
Look, Reles, as soon as I get it, you're gonna
Now,
get
you
it.
look. Don't you understand? I don't want to have to work you over. I like you. I'm looking to help you. You must be some kind of jerk or something. What do you think? I gotta come to you for the same job. There's nobody else. None of the guys. But I want to do you a favor. But if you don't do it, somebody else will. So, this way, you don't do yourself no favor, you don't do Sage no favor.
You don't say. Well, I never. Yeah, that's what you said the last time. But I don't believe you anyway. Oh, come on now. Stop that.
What do you say, Joe?
Hey!
Go ahead, you. Tear out the page
What's the
yourself.
matter with you, you laughing crumb?
Go ahead, rip it out.
Get out of here! Hey, what are you, some kind of nut? What's the matter with you, lousy crumb? Who do you think you are?
Hey, mister, I wanna be your baby sister. Come on, won't you baby me? I'm such a cutie, hey fella, I wanna be your Cinderella. Come on, don't you maybe me?
been doing?
Dancing.
Is that what you call it?
Now, what's wrong with my dancing?
Well, you know what they say, love is blind. No, I like your dance.
Well, as long as I dance better than you sing, right?
And my old man can beat up your old man, so what?
It's a kiss.
Hey, come here.
Oh.
Something?
What?
I'm lucky.
Yeah, I think you are. Why?
Because you can kiss better than you dance. Wait till I get you home. Joey?
Oh, no, wait, I got good news for you. I just remembered I got wonderful news for all of you. You ready? The Depression is practically over. This afternoon, I saw a guy in a bread line with an electric toaster under his arm. And another news item today said that a WPA worker fell down and broke his neck. Really? Yeah. What happened? None of you should ask. It seems that the termites ate his shovel out from under him. Oh, there's so many things going on, but we have to get our show underway, and we have a wonderful show planned for you. I'm sorry this isn't it, but we're going to do our best with our lovely chorus of 50. A few of them are a little younger, but we have it. One dancer? I heard of budgets, but this is ridiculous. We've only got one dancer, folks, but she is a beaut. I know she dresses in the room next to mine. I think the walls in the joint are made of iron or something. You ought to see my knife. But she's going to come out here and dance her little head off. I'll take what's left. So how about it, folks? A nice, big, wonderful welcome for a very talented and pretty young lady, Miss Kay Patrick. Boy, if that dancer got any talent, it must be in her grandmother's name. You know, Joey, it's a... Hey, come to think of it, what are you doing around here? And what's this bit of sneaking around backstage?
I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, come on, Joey. All right, I'm here. Talk to me.
I'd like to talk private to you.
Now, you know I can't talk private. We got a show going on. I gotta hang around here.
Can we go in your office?
I don't know. Boy, you look like this is a serious thing with you.
It is.
I'm your friend. Okay, come on, let's go. You know, my office is way across the alley over there. Gee, why you pick a time like this? I don't know. Right over here. I don't understand why if you got something to ask me, you can't ask me when we got plenty of time instead of... Joey? Hey.
Hi, Walter.
Hi.
How you been?
I'm all right.
It's nice seeing you.
Okay.
Hey, Joey. Listen, you want to get a laugh? Guess who popped up? Your friend, that comic, Walter Sage. Yeah, he popped right up out of the lake. What do you think of that? Despite the numerous punctures in the body and the heavy slot machine used as a weight, the body did not lose its buoyancy and rose to the surface. See, with a bum like that, you gotta be a doctor, or else he floats.
You swore you weren't going to rough him up.
Well, that's all we did, but, you see, the man was in delicate health. He couldn't take it.
He couldn't take a nice pick in the gut, huh?
Shut up.
Why? Why did you kill him?
He had bad breath. Now, you listen to me. This is it. From this, you take no walks. Stay in line, keep your mouth shut. He get killed. And the wife, too. Huh? Edie. That's right. Edie. Huh? That's the whole story. Listen, where is he? You know, I haven't seen her 7, 8 years, much longer. Nice girl, a little tall.
Come on,
You know,
let's
at one
go.
time I... Take it easy. Wait, what's the rush? You just want to talk to her, say hello.
Will you come on?
Hey, you remember me? Abe Reles. You remember. Kid Twist, the fellow with the chocolate twist candies.
What's he doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. I just come up to say congratulations, that's all. You know, Joey's a friend of mine, and I'd like to congratulate you.
Right. Come on, Reles, let's go, huh? Come on.
Sure. Nice talking to you. Nice girl. She hasn't changed much. Still fine.
Joey! What kind of business are you mixed up in?
Oh, no kind of business, honey. No
Please
kind of
tell me.
business.
I want to
Wait a
know.
minute. What's all the excitement here? I just came up to pay a friendly visit.
Get out of here!
Take it easy, Edie. Just take it easy.
Listen, what's your problem?
What do you have to do with Joey?
What are you worried so much about Joey for? He's a big man. He's a citizen.
And you're a scum!
Now, wait a minute. You know, you got a big mouth.
Come on, will you, Reles?
No,
Come
no,
on.
no. You know, she's got a big mouth.
I told you to get out!
What are you, some kind of nut? Who are you? What are you? What do you think? You're a princess? Can't talk English. You're telling me to get out. Now, this is Brownsville. And you know what? It stinks, but I own it. And around here, nobody tells me what to do. Now, you get smart, go back in the bedroom and do something with yourself. Fix your hair or
Reles,
something.
that's my wife you're talking to.
So what?
So what? So this ain't Brownsville. This is my house, and that's my wife, and don't you forget it, you hear?
No, I won't forget it.
Let's go. Now.
Yeah. You know what? I ain't even mad. I'm gonna tell you something about women. I never met one that didn't need a rap in her head. I'm pretty open.
How are you, Mrs. Forrest?
Yeah, how should I be?
How about a strawberry malted one?
Hey.
Two scoops of ice cream.
You want an egg?
Why not? Mrs. Carsey, I was up the block a little while ago checking with your neighbors.
Lace it with rat's poison.
Sorry I dirtied the dishes.
That's all.
I've been looking for Ellis. Has he been here?
This look like a hotel. You think I keep a register?
Just asking.
Stop asking. Every cop with a big nose end up in Staten Island shooting Indians, ain't it so?
It could happen.
It could happen. Sure, it can happen. So mind your business and don't ask questions.
I got a job to do.
A job. Sure. You got to do a job. Here's a pencil. Go write tickets. Go ask the others who got stores. Ask Albrazio, the shoemaker. Ask Albrazio what happened to him when the cops came. They said, don't pay protection, Albrazio. We protect you. So Albrazio, the dumb idiot, he doesn't pay. 2 days later, he's in the hospital, every bone in his body broken. And leave Edie Taylor. First to come the cops, next to come the mob. They pour acid on every suit he's got hanging in his shop. They smash his machine right in open daylight. And where are the cops? You tell me. Where are the cops?
Oh, what are you giving me, Mrs. Corsi? We came. Nobody would talk.
Oh, sure. With the teeth kicked in your mouth, who want to talk? No, leave us alone. We don't want no cops.
How's the malt?
Pretty good. I had it with an egg.
Oh, yeah? Hey, that's good. That's nourishing, that way.
Hello, Joey. You playing in the kids' band?
I don't play in anybody's band.
Oh, that's right. You're a singer. That's a good thing to remember. I've been looking for you, Reles. I'm taking you in.
Yeah, you got a warrant?
Oh, yeah. Never without one.
Huh? In again, out again, Finn.
Well, here's a familiar face.
Oh, what do you say, then? Keeping you busy?
Are we booking?
Routine questioning.
Just a minute, Lieutenant Tobin.
Oh, you got here fast, Mr. Laszlo.
I'd like to talk with my client. Are you booking him?
Hi, Mike.
What are the charges?
Throwing garbage out the window.
Have you got a witness? That's a misdemeanor. To book, you've got to have a witness. Now you know that, Lieutenant.
Come on. Give me the rest of it. Habeas corpus. You got the whole caboodle going for you, don't you?
Signed by Judge Pearsons.
Yeah.
Pending a hearing on this application, you can't even ask Mr. Reles if it's raining. We can go now, Mr. Reles.
I seen you.
You'll need this for your files, Lieutenant.
Say, Mr. Laszlo, look, I didn't get a chance inside. Abe Reles. Thank Lepke for sending you down. You know, I've heard about you for years, and you do a real nice job. I'd like to say it's been a pleasure working with you.
I've heard about you, too, Mr. Reles. I'm sure we'll be working together again.
Yeah, fine. Look, maybe I'll buy you a drink, huh?
Thank you. I'd sooner be found dead.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by that? You sooner be found dead?
That was a figure of speech, Mr. Reles. Don't get any ideas. Your friends are waiting for you in the car. Operator?
Hello, Pano.
What, you two? Oh, beat it, will you, Louie?
Take it easy, Pano. Don't get excited. You know me, Pano. I got no argument with you. I just come over to talk. You gotta listen to what I say. Now listen. The boss says he'll stake you to $1,000 if you look for a job someplace not on the docks.
You tell that guy I'm making no deals, Louis.
Cut it out, man. Use your head. It's for your own good, I'm telling you.
Look, how do you want me to tell
Look, you don't want no more trouble? Neither does the boss. Now, listen to what I say.
Look, leave me alone,
Do
Louis.
like the boss wants and take the 1,000.
Look, leave me alone.
Pano?
That's it. No more.
I'm telling you, it's for your own good. You don't want to do it. I don't know how to tell you anymore.
I know how to tell you. You go back there and tell those guys. That's it. That's the...
Let me talk to you for a minute.
Oh!
I'm coming. All right, all right. What do you want?
I want to talk to you. I want... You know what I want? I want to get something straight in my mind. Now, what was that all about the other day? Why did you insult me? Did I ever bother you?
You better get out of here.
Get out? I just got here. I just want to talk to you. What's the matter? You're too good for me? What are you running for? Come over here. What are you running for?
You asked me.
Touch it. Touch it. I'll touch it good.
Edie? Edie, where are you? Edie, what happened?
Reles. His hands. His fingers. His dirty fingers. Don't leave me.
So sorry. Oh, what have I let happen to you? What happened? How did you get here?
The doorbell rang. I thought you were asleep.
Well, you shouldn't have let him in. You know he's a maniac. Oh, what's wrong with me? Am I just like they are? Is there something missing in me? I keep telling myself over and over again, stay away from those guys. They're no good, and I'd rather. And yet tonight, I see him. And he gives me a couple of dollars just to drive a car up to the Bronx. That's all. Just drive a car up to the Bronx. Well, I'm driving along. And I turn around and I look, and on the floor is a dead man.
Dead man. Oh, Joe. Got us both. Let's run, Joy.
Run where? Where can we run? We're in too deep. They're not gonna let us go.
He'll have to find us first.
Honey, don't you understand? They will find us. They're gonna find us and they're gonna kill us.
He's killing us now. Look, less than a minute ago, you said you were going to kill him.
No, Edie.
I'm sorry, Joy. You're not one like them. You couldn't kill anyone. Thank God for that.
Edie.
But we've got to do something. Run.
Edie.
Save ourselves.
Edie, as soon as the time
There's
is
no
right,
way,
as
is
soon as it's right, when I think we at least got a fighting chance.
Until then?
Well, until then, we're just gonna have to live with it.
We'll live with it.
What can I do, Edie? What can I do?
You mean any time?
There's so many. What can I do? Don't you understand? What can I do?
Get out of it! Get out of it!
Since when are you in the docking business, Lepke?
Well, I'm just doing a favor for a mutual friend, Anastasia. He asked me to act as an impartial mediator.
What are you mediating?
The strike.
What strike?
The strike that the union's going to call.
Strike against me?
Well, not against me.
Nobody told me anything about a strike.
Nobody knows about it. Except the union, Albert A., and me. But the strike will be called. They're going to ask for a wage raise of 20 cents an hour.
They're crazy.
They'll get it.
I wouldn't bet on it.
They'll get it. Unless, of course, I mediate. I'm told that a 20 cents an hour wage increase will cost your company $50,000 a year.
We can't afford it.
Naturally. Look, it's a ridiculous demand. That's why you need a mediator. Now, you pay me $25,000. And there's no pay boost, no strike.
This is a shakedown. And a pretty crude one at that.
Really? Look, I think that my mediation is very fair.
How do I know you can deliver?
Deliver.
I don't want any trouble.
Mr. Loughran, let's understand each other. Who wants trouble?
I'm in a daze and ice breaking now. I like to shake it, but I don't know how. Well, I fan my brow and say still alive. I'm in love. I'm in love.
You got a little girl here, Edie Collins. She works in the quarters.
Yes, that's right. She works here.
Is there any place where I can see her now if she's around?
Well, she's in the dressing room right now.
Nice.
The awakening of love is beautiful. The awakening of a heart.
Pick me up in the apartment in half an hour. Got it? Yeah. Where you going?
When love has
Don't worry about it.
the world around you seems brighter than ever before. What magic untold begins to unfold with the help of the one you adore. And you'd be like an angel from above. And there it was
Excuse me. Can you tell me, where is Edie Collins' room?
She's in there.
Thank you very much. Take it easy. Easy. Now, look, if you're not sore, I'm not sore. All right? Excuse me, just for a minute, but we'd like to talk, if you don't mind. Appreciate that.
Where is Joy?
Well, that's what I came to talk to you about. Why don't you give him a break? What do you give him such a hard time for? You throw him out of the house?
Where is he? What happened to him?
Happened? Well, nothing's happened to him. Well, he's fine. I mean, he's a little worried about you. He'd like to see you.
Have you seen him?
No, but I've been in touch with him. I'm going to meet him now, as a matter of fact. That's why I came here. I thought maybe you'd come along.
I don't believe you.
I don't care whether you believe me, you know, for myself, but I'm trying to help you two kids. What can I tell you? Do you want to see your husband or not? You know, I got a surprise for you two kids. You're living in that dirty apartment. That book. But you can see right away that the whole apartment is beautiful, you see? Like this stuff here. That's all velvet. Bar, genuine marble. And the decor, the whole thing, you know. I mean, I don't know about you, but I happen to like it. You take that woodwork, see all this here? This here? They don't make stuff like that anymore. The detail. You see the detail there? That beautiful detail work? Oh. See? It's just like in the movies. Like in them Bela Lugosi pictures, eh? Eh? And the whole apartment, you know. It's all full of this special equipment. Wait, hey, I'll tell you why that is, you see. When we take this stuff over from the other side, when the boys get it off the boat, they bring it here. And this is the apartment in which they stash it. You know what I'm talking about?
Dope.
Very good. But you said it, not me. Well, anyway, we're temporarily out of that business, and, see, the whole apartment's sitting around doing nothing. Rent's paid up full. And what I want to do is, I want to give it to you and Joe. James. You like them chimes, don't you, huh? Sure. Oh, places. It's got class. Hey, Joe, come on in. We've been waiting for you.
Edie, I'd like to talk to you.
Hey, Joe. Listen, Joe, I was just telling Edie that, you know, you're both friends of mine. I like you, and what I'd like to do is, I'd like for you and Edie to have this apartment.
We don't want it.
What do you mean you don't want it?
Well, just what I said.
Well, maybe Edie wants it.
Well, she doesn't.
You read minds?
Edie?
Listen, what is it with you two? What are you doing to me? I don't understand. So the guy offers you a free ticket, then you freeze him like I was offering you poison or something. What, do you come from some other world than I do? Maybe they didn't teach you. Hey, you see, what you can get your hands on, you take. Don't ask questions. Take. What you want, take. What I want, I take. Nothing means nothing unless I got it. What do you got hands for? Huh? Take. What do you want?
Mendy's looking for you, kid. He's waiting downstairs.
up your minds because I don't give out any rain checks.
Edie, I'm sorry.
Let me take you home.
Well, what are you doing?
You said we have to live with it.
Well, not this way.
Maybe what he told us is right.
Maybe what he told us.
Why, we've got hands to take.
It was the mid-30s. The country was just climbing out of the Depression. Who had time to wonder, or even care, about an assassination group in Brooklyn? An operation that was building a name for itself. The name, Murder Incorporated. The Murder Incorporated boys were issued scores of contracts by the syndicate, and the business at hand was executed with neatness and finesse. A word from the syndicate would send the boys winging north, south, or west. So quick was the operation, so smooth the technique, that often before the body of the victim could be identified, the imported killers were well out of town. Slowly, the public became aware of this new crime conspiracy. Their demand for action brought on the appointment of Thomas E. Dewey as special prosecutor. Dewey stunned the gang lords with a steady barrage of subpoenas. Some ran. Others decided to brazen it out before the grand jury.
Hi. I wanted to talk to you before you went in front of the grand jury.
To tell me what to say,
I just wanted to warn you.
Please.
The heat's on.
Please. I know how to handle this situation. These subpoenas, they're only bits of paper.
Now, just a minute. I have an idea. If we get the witnesses not to testify...
Oh, that's a great idea. Now we knock off half the city.
We don't knock off anybody. We just convince them to keep their mouths shut. Maybe a few get shipped out of town.
I found my man, Counselor. I see you found yours. Come on, Joe.
Let's go. What's the matter?
Him. Joe Rosen. That miserable nothing. He can put me behind bars for 50 years.
Now, look.
If they want me, they can find me. Andy.
A real movie star.
These are the kids I was telling you about. Reles thought it would be better if someone were living here, and I thought...
I know. What's your name?
Joey.
Don't you have another name? Or were your parents stingy?
Collins.
Hmm? Your name?
Edie.
For Edith? It's very pretty. I'm Lepke. I'm going to stay here with you. All right? I'm visiting.
We'll go.
You just stay where you are.
Are these bedrooms?
Yes, they are.
Which is yours?
Hers is on the right.
And the other one?
Mine.
But I'm going to have one of those bedrooms for myself, so you two will have to be together. Are you married?
We're married.
Well, that's good. Now, I think we're going to be very comfortable here. Tell me, can you cook?
Not very well.
You're going to have to improve. Because I have a pre-ulcer condition, and I need a very rigid diet. I'll write it all out for you. Now, Mendy and I have some business together. Private business.
Go on. It's legal. You're married. Now. Relax yourself.
You got to get rid of Joe Rosen.
All right, Lep.
Right away. Before he spills his guts to Dewey and the grand jury.
Shall we wait for Reles?
Wait for nobody. I want you to take care of it now.
All right.
Handle it personally, Mendy.
No problem, Lep. I can handle it.
It's incredible. I make one mistake. I take pity on one miserable schnook. This is the result. Can't you wear a dress like a proper young lady should, huh? Go on, cover yourself up. Let's have a little decency around here. Too hard. I said 2 minutes. Do I have to get you a stopwatch so you can tell 2 minutes? What's the matter with you, huh? What kind of a girl are you? You can't cook. You don't talk. I don't understand you. What did they teach you over there in Europe?
To be civilized.
Huh? You think I don't know 2 minutes when I taste it, huh? I told you 100 times I have to be on a special diet. I got the most delicate stomach in the world. I'll go back and bring me another egg. 2 minutes. Answer it. And be careful.
Yes?
Wendy.
Did you take care of Joe Rosen?
Just the way you wanted. The back of the head.
Rosen is dead.
He's dead.
Joe Rosen is dead? Oh, Mindy. You're a good boy.
Lepke on the lam became the subject of one of the most intensive manhunts in the history of crime. The newspapers labeled him most wanted criminal in America. And for the first time in its history, the New York police set up a special squad to track down one single fugitive.
Well, what are you made up for? What do you say, Oak?
Albert? Nice of you to come and visit.
Nice to see you. You know where I've been?
Yeah, sure.
We had a meeting in Hot Springs. All the big guys were there. They said to say hello for them. They sure miss you.
It's nice to know.
Ah, but it wasn't like the old days. Without Lepke, the judge, presiding, it wasn't like old times. You got a lot of friends, Lep.
Awesome. Nice to know.
Lep, we come to a decision. You've got to go in.
Go in?
Lep, listen, it's your own rule. No man is bigger than the syndicate. You said that. The heat is on all over the country. We got word that it's not going to let up until you go in.
I just walk into the nearest police station, huh? And say, here I am. I'm Lepke. Did you and my other good friends figure out what's going to happen to me then?
Listen, Lep.
You listen to me. I know too much. I got too much on too many people. Big shots, politicians. I'm poison to them. Do you think they're going to let me live long enough to stand trial? I don't play patsy for nobody. And that's a basic fact.
Nobody wants you to play patsy. You don't walk into any police station. You go into the feds. We got it all fixed. You plead guilty to that interstate commerce thing. Laszlo says it's a 2-year rap, tops. By that time, Dewey will be out of business.
Lep,
What?
nobody's gonna find you. You just stay here.
Albert, if I walk into the feds, it's got to be no ifs, buts, or maybes. It's got to be a deal.
Take my word for it. I'm not going to do anything to hurt you. You know that, Lep. The fix is in. You got a deal.
But there was no deal. The syndicate had never intended to make a deal. Dewey prosecuted Lepke in New York for extortion. Sentence, 30 years to life. So, by early 1940, Lepke seemed to be gone for good. A permanent guest of the American taxpayer.
This way to the city dump.
Sorry.
Am I in your way, fella? Now listen, where that new guy, what's his name? Turkis. When he gets here, tell him I left. I had an appointment with him an hour ago. Burton Turkis. Oh, that's a great handle from the assistant DA in Brooklyn. Burton Turkis. On Pitkin Avenue, it'll be Boynton Turkis. I think I like that better. What am I supposed to do with this?
Stand up, now, please.
Thank you.
Look, when the Crusader gets back from polishing his armor, tell him I left.
Tell him who left.
Lieutenant Detective William Flaherty Tobin.
Oh, I'm glad to know you. I'm Turkis.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was late. I've been digging among the dead bodies. I got 200 unsolved murders in there. That goes back only 2 years.
Chief clerk said you forgot these.
Oh, thank you. This is Miss Shaw. Miss Shaw, is Lieutenant Detective William Flaherty
Tobin.
Hi.
Hi to you, Miss Shaw. Oh, what's that on your face?
Blood from the files.
I asked the commissioner. There's somebody who knew Brownsville. I guess you're the expert. I'll show you. This is what I walked into. Every one of those pins is an unsolved murder. What do I do about that?
When?
Now.
Send out for more pens.
You seem to be a little bit cynical, Lieutenant. Why is that?
Past experience with your predecessors. You all start out eager beaver. But when the chips are down, when the pressure comes in, you fade.
Pressure.
Every now and then we get a hood. Cold turkey. We got everything. Evidence, witnesses, the works. And then it happens. The evidence gets lost, the witnesses disappear, and the word comes down to lay off.
The word comes down? From where?
Valhalla.
Never heard of it.
You will. Now, what do you want from me?
Advice?
My advice wouldn't buy you a subway ride.
Well, then, action. You must have some ideas. This would be a good time for you to stop griping and do something. If you know how.
I know how.
Uh-huh.
Play dirty. Show the neighborhood what they are. Bums, punks, hoodlums. Drag them in off the streets, pile them in paddy wagons, slap cuffs on them the minute they show their noses.
And how does that help solve those murders?
Keep up the pressure. Just keep it up. Sooner or later, one of the weak ones will crack. And that'll split the dam. Now, that's a good way to start.
Lieutenant, how much help do you need?
How much help can I get?
How much help do you need?
What's Laszlo doing?
He says he can spring you, but it'll take time.
I got $1 million. Why should it take time?
We're working on it.
I've been reading about this guy, Turkus. Is he for real?
Poison. It's like hell.
Mindy. Got a funny feeling. I want you to handle a special contract for me.
Okay, Lep.
I keep worrying about Joe Rosen. I made a mistake. I got personally involved, and there are too many people in a position to link me up with it.
No, it's gonna talk.
Too many people. I don't trust any of those Brownsville bums. That's the contract.
The Brownsville crowd.
Anyone who was near the apartment.
Reles? Let's see. There's the Bug and Albert. Those, married kids. Joey and his wife.
Both of them.
There's Louis. Louis's my man. He's okay.
For now, leave Louis. But the others, I want you to handle them personally. Mindy, don't miss on this one. I got that funny feeling in my stomach again.
It's no problem, Lep. No problem.
You here? He's been around the neighborhood for a long time. What's his,
May I see Mr. Turkus?
I'm sorry, he's in the middle of a meeting now. Couldn't you come back later?
I don't think I would.
Well, he's very
Miss
busy.
Shaw, have the lady come in. May I help you? I'm Turkis. Won't you sit down?
I'm Edie Collins, Joey's wife.
Oh, he's one of the guys we picked up yesterday.
Oh. Well, Mrs. Collins, if it's about releasing your husband...
I don't want you to release him.
Well, what do you want?
I want you to hold him. I want you to make him talk.
About what?
He never killed anyone. He couldn't kill anyone. He just couldn't. But he went along. Make him tell you. You must make him tell you everything.
Mrs. Collins, do you realize?
I know what I'm saying. Joey was along when they killed. I never knew who. Joey never told me. But he was with Reles when Reles killed. With Bug Workman. With Red Albert when he killed. With Mandy Wise.
I want you to hold Joey Collins.
Joey was
Albert,
along.
Bug Workman. What? Sprung, the three of them.
Reles is coming on the 5 o'clock train from Baltimore.
Mrs. Collins, how would you know a thing like that?
I know a lot more.
You mentioned Mandy Weiss. Who is Mandy Weiss?
He's Lepke's man.
How does Lepke come into this?
He came in the door like a king. A king with a hole in his stomach. All the time he stayed, I was his housemaid. 2-minute eggs. I bought 1,000 2-minute eggs. And never did it right once. Funny, isn't it? Such a delicate little stomach in a monster like that.
Yes, Mrs. Collins, what was the connection between the Brownsville gang and Lepke?
They are Lepke's private killers. An army of paid killers.
Don't let her out of your sight. We picked up Reles as he stepped off the train from Baltimore. But Lepke's contract for the bug had already been executed.
Red Albert, his trademark.
First the bug, now Albert. Looks like somebody else is looking for the same guys we are.
Yeah, doing a better job of finding them first.
Too late for a cup of coffee?
Not for you, Joey.
Don't be too long.
That's all right. You take your time. I don't know why I bothered to close up. I gotta be back in 4 hours.
night.
Good night, Joey.
Oh, Rose, I need a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, it's so big, you got nothing small. I closed my register. I tell you what I'm gonna do. You take the pack, you pay me tomorrow. You a good boy, Joey. You I trust.
You can at least tell me what you're holding me for. If this is a pinch, I got a right to know, don't I? I got a right to call a lawyer. Well, don't I? Oh, come on, will you? What are you holding me for?
Come in, Mrs. Collins.
Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, what's the big idea? What'd you pick her up for? Oh, come on, you guys. What'd you pick her up for? Look, no matter what she tells you, it won't do any good because she doesn't know anything. Look, if she told you anything, it'd be a lie.
Why would she lie, Joey?
How do I know why she'd lie? Well, what did she tell you?
She told us about Lepke.
Well, she doesn't know anything about Lepke.
I dreamed it.
Yeah, she dreamed it. Look, Mr. Turkett, let me tell you something. You can't believe the things she says when she's had a terrible experience. When she wakes up in the middle of the night, she's shaking all over and crying and sometimes screaming. She dreams crazy, wild things. Well, I think she's really sick.
My poor scared little Joey.
Photo lab just sent these over.
Thank you.
Your office call, Lieutenant. No word yet on Mindy Weiss.
Nice. Well, it's been a big night in Brownsville. Have a look. 2 friends of yours. Red Albert and the Bug. Who did it, Joey?
I don't know.
No idea? It's too bad. Because whoever did it to them is going to do it to you. Why?
I don't know.
We've got Reles. We're holding him.
I want to see him.
Hey, Joe. What did I pick you up for?
The Bug's been hit.
What?
Red Albert's been hit, too.
No. No. Somebody's conning you.
No, nobody's conning me. I saw pictures of them. They're both dead.
No. Somebody hit Bug and Red. No. Oh, no.
I want to tell you something, Reles. I've been waiting for this. I'm going to put you where they are.
You gonna what?
For what you did to Edie. I'm going to put you in a chair. I'm going to turn the juice on, and I'm going to watch you fry.
Take it easy, kid. Now, look, you're losing your head. You gotta take your time. Keep your head.
No, I'm going to watch you fry. Get you, Reles. I will watch you fry.
All right.
Turkis. Thanks. Worked. Looks like we got ourselves a canary.
Joey?
Figure. You wanted to see me?
You Turkish? Well, you don't look like no hotshot.
This time of day, who does? You don't look so tough.
Well, in here, who does?
Mm-hmm. What do you want to see me about?
I thought, we'd talk over our little deal.
We don't have any deal.
Yeah, but I thought maybe we could work one out.
Think so?
Yeah. Because I got plenty to say you want to hear.
What about? Murder?
Could be.
Lepke?
Could be.
Well, what's the deal?
A simple deal. I'll sing. I'll testify in court. I'll give you the whole works. You guarantee me protection, then I walk out of here clean, then you give me 6 months to get out of the country. I could sing pretty good.
I got a cage full of canaries sing pretty good.
What, did Edie? Don't you talk serious? She ain't seen nothing. Look, she got a big mouth, but what comes out, that's nothing.
Well, I've got Joey. He sings pretty good.
I want to ask you something. You think I'm a dope? Because that would be a big mistake if you thought I was a dope. Because I know a lot. You know, you'd be surprised how much I know about your business.
Tell me about it.
All right. You take Joey. He testifies. All right, he's singing in court that he drove the car the night I hit Dick Tracy, somebody, right? You can't touch me on that.
Why not?
Because you got no corroboration. Joey's what you call an accomplice, and you can't convict on the testimony of accomplice, right? You gotta have corroboration from somebody that wasn't in on the deal, and that ain't Joey. Huh?
He never went to any college. Well, you're not going to get out clean.
And nothing that happened if you got corroboration. And I'm the guy who can tell you where to get it. But first, I gotta have a deal.
We'll let you plead second-degree murder. We'll ask the court for consideration.
No plea to murder, too, or any other kind of murder.
Well, we're not going to do any business here.
Hey, Mr. Turkish, wait a minute. Wait a minute, take it easy.
Reles, you can walk out that door right now and you'll be dead in 24 hours.
Guarantee me two things. You protect me and no murder one.
You got a deal. When Reles started to sing, he sang a full-length opera. He had an extraordinary memory. He could recall minutely every detail of a murder that had taken place a half-dozen years before. Once he started, he astonished us with an account of vicious lawlessness that covered the entire country. Then we learned that in these United States, major crime was organized, was controlled by a syndicate. For the first time, the lid was lifted on the government within a government. in which killings and rackets worked hand in hand in a national combine of crime. He went on for 6 days without a break. He confessed the incredible total of 25 notebooks full. He was a phonograph that played the long, long playing record of Murder Incorporated.
Relax a minute, Rose. I've got to ask you something. Reles, did your conscience ever bother you? Didn't you ever feel anything?
Well, let me ask you something. The first time you went to court, like the first time you tried a case, do you feel a little nervous?
Yeah, it's the first time, but I got used to it.
I got used to it.
Reles, how do you get used to murdering people?
What are you talking murder? You see, you don't understand. Let me tell you something. Any punk we hit deserved to be hit. What do you think? We just went around shooting people? What do you think? It was like a two-bit hoodlum, some maniac. He goes into a liquor store, $20 heist, right away, take out the guns? No, look. You see, any guy that we hit, he asked to be hit. Not we wanted to hit him. We had to hit him. Let me tell you, as long as you stayed in line, nobody ever went after you.
Why are they after you? See, your mind isn't logical. It's diseased. All right, let's get back. I guess you're saving the pièce de résistance for last, huh?
The what?
The main thing. Lepke.
Oh, Lep. Yeah. Yeah, well, here's the story on Lep. I'll give you that one. See, there was a little schnook named Joe Rosen. He had a trucking business. And Lepke took over the trucking business. Well, Chris, you remember what happened with Joe Rosen. Rosen was going to testify before the grand jury. So Lep figured the man had to be hit, and he handed out a contract. You see, Lep got so worked up over this Rosen thing that he made a mistake. And I'll tell you, Lep didn't make many mistakes. But on this one, he made a beaut.
How?
Well, when Mendy come back to the apartment after the hit, Lepke was so anxious to hear the details that he made Mendy tell him all about it.
So?
So someone heard. And that's corroboration.
Who heard?
Joey. And then Joey told me.
Where were you?
I was out of town. Listen, don't let that worry you, because I could swear I was there and I heard the whole thing, and that's the whole story.
Well, we can live without that.
Okay, but if you want Lepke and Joey don't testify, you're up a creek.
We'll worry about that. Listen, Tobin.
Now we had something no prosecutor ever had before. The chance to bring a gang lord, the powerful Lepke, before a jury of his peers. The charge would be first-degree murder. We would ask the federal authorities to release Lepke to us for trial in New York. It was taking a chance going into court without Joey's testimony, but it was a chance worth taking. As we knew that every gunman in the syndicate would now have an open contract for our two witnesses, we kept them under wraps in a carefully guarded suite at the Half Moon Hotel in Coney Island. Joey was there, silent and giving no sign of cracking. And Reles, our star boarder.
Give me some water, will you? Come on, get off your fat butt and get me some water. Give me that medicine up there, too, will you? Well, what are you waiting for? Move it.
Like hell I will. I'm here to guard you, not to be a witness.
You're a two-bit cop. You make $50 a week, and on a bad day, I buy you at an auction. Now, move it. You do what I say. Move it.
What's a big noise?
You don't get me no water.
I'm through running errands for this bum.
But there are guys out there with them big guns waiting to bump me in the head. What do you want to do, make a pigeon out of me? I can't walk past that window. Who knows who's after me? Biggest guys in town are after me. Can name names. Names I can name. I can name names of politicians. This guy'd be happy to drive the car. So what does he know? He never been around the block with a blue suit. I don't know, Bill. I don't feel good. I got a lot of heat. Well, do something with this guy, will you? Get rid of him, do something, put him in a hog and tunnel, something.
Get him some water.
Let it run.
Abe, it might help you to know that the feds picked up Louis and Mendy in Kansas City.
Don't help.
I'll be with you in a minute. Tom.
You look good.
They bringing Mrs. Collins over?
Yes.
I didn't see you in court today.
I was there. In the back. Oh, that Laszlo is a cutie, but you'll get in your licks.
Maybe we went into the whole thing too fast. There's the chance of getting Lepke on the stand for first-degree murder. Couldn't let that go.
Couldn't.
If only I had Joey. Then I could put the king where he belongs. Off his throne, into the chair. If I had Joey.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, honey, I've missed you so much.
So have I.
Feels like it's been a million years.
Yes, I know. Joey, what do we do?
There's nothing we can do.
Can't you talk? It would make it so much easier.
Why would it be easier?
Turkey says he'll ask the judge to be lenient.
Honey, don't you understand? I can't testify against them. If I do, they're gonna kill you. That's how they get to me through you. That's how they operate. No, I won't talk.
Same question, Joey. What do we do?
I've had a lot of time to think about it. I've done a lot of things I had no business doing, and they've locked me up, and they're gonna keep me locked up for a long time. I mean, the only thing that does make sense is for you not to sit around waiting for me. You gotta forget about me. You're still pretty enough and young to start.
But Joey!
No, honey, let me finish, please. You're still young enough and pretty to start a whole new life for yourself. Don't you see?
Joey.
Honey, I'm just trying to be sensible.
I don't care about being sensible. What new life are you talking about without you? Joey, I don't want to live without you.
Honey, please. For all of the rotten things I've done to you, let me do one good thing. Please, honey.
I don't know.
I'll tell you something funny. You remember how I used to tease you about your dancing? Well, every night I dream of you. And you're dancing.
Don't forget, you're going to bring me them cigars, right?
Mrs. Collins is in with her husband. Would you tell her we're leaving?
Mrs. Collins? She's already left.
She what?
She left about a minute ago. I think she went downstairs.
Joey? Edie's dead.
Oh, no.
She's dead.
Well, how? You had her under protection.
She ran away. But it's almost as though she wanted it to happen. Like she was trying to tell you something.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Beats me how I figured to reach the ground with only 10 feet of bed sheet.
You believe us? Why would he want to get out? It's the one place in the world he was safe.
Well, it certainly doesn't figure.
Nothing figures.
Every cop on the floor asleep?
All at the same time. It must have been a struggle. Nobody hears anything. Nobody sees anything.
It doesn't fall straight down like a normal body.
Manages to land 20 feet from the building wall. He either flew out or somebody threw him out.
Who?
Nominations are wide open. Where do we go from here? All I got's one dead canary. Can't sing, can't fly. The whole case against Lepke flew out the window with that.
How did they get to him?
Mr. Turkis, Joey Collins wants to see you.
Maybe the pieces are going to fall into place. Lepke was the first of the gang lords to pay up in full in the electric chair. The first, and to date, the one and only. But his execution proves that it can be done, that the kingpins and their rackets can be brought to justice. It can be done, it must be done, again and again and again.